Hi everyone, it's Aaliyah. Welcome back to my channel. So I have another little project that I had put together, or I have been putting together over the weekend, and it is finished, so I wanted to share with you. Now with this project, I actually didn't use any kits for it, any digital download. Well, I used some digital downloads in here, but I didn't use any digital kits in here, if that makes sense. So what I did was, like for the cover, I made it out of pattern paper, the scrapbook paper, and there are also, I'm trying to think, several pages in here that's also like a thinner pattern paper that I had coffee dyed a long time ago, and I still have a whole stack, and I forgot that I had them, so I pulled a few out that I really liked, and then I used it in here. There's no real theme or rhyme or reason to this journal. I just put together kind of what I had and made it work. So for the cover, I have actually put some the metal book corners on it, on all four, front and back. Because since I can't even talk today. I was saying that I used the pattern paper for the front cover, and I backed two of them together, and you know they're kind of cardstocky anyway, so the points were really sharp, and I just didn't really want somebody to get hurt, or I don't know if it could cut you, but they were just really sharp. So I decided to add some corners to it, so that way now if you accidentally rub your finger along, nothing will happen. So on the front, if you saw my video a couple videos ago, the Etsy shop that I had shared, Bonnie and Clive's shop, this was one of her doilies that I got. And I was so excited. Well, in that video from her shop, I got the doilies, and I also got the, I have some right here, the coffee dyed candy bags. So, obviously I've used a doily, and I used two of the candy bags inside, which I was really excited about. So on the doily, I just put a vintage button, and felt like it just kind of tied everything together. So I was really happy about that. And I like the cover because it's really simple, but it's just really, I don't know, it's really, you don't need anything else. It just has this, and I like that. So on the inside, see, so here's the other pattern paper that I chose to go with it. I made a pocket here with some pattern paper, and I just kind of tore it with the ruler this way and this way, and then I added some sari silk ribbon to add like the ruffle there. And then I made this tag, and it says Everyday Moments, and then the back is blank, so you could journal on it if you wanted to. And then here's just some scrapbook paper, oh, not scrapbook paper, coffee dyed paper, that I added that to, and you can use it as like a little journaling spot. And here is the first candy bag. And you know what? Let me sit down because I'm getting a little tired over there. So I glued the candy bag down. I added some crochet lace at the bottom with a little scallop punch, which I believe this one came from my friend. Wait, who did it come from? I'm pretty sure that it came from Alicia. Pretty sure, because she sent me some of the bigger punches, the one that kind of looks like a, not a ticket, I forget, but a lot of the bigger punches that I have did come from her. I added a vintage button, and then I did another tag, and I just threw some things on here just to kind of collage it. Oh yeah, see, this is from her too. I do remember these because they were more colorful. This one, for some reason, I drew a blank on that, but. And then the back is plain, so you can journal on it. And of course the bag is big. You know, you could also put other things in it too if you wanted to. So that is on some vintage music paper. And then here we have a little flip down, not a flip, a corner tuck that flips up. I added some stamps on it, and then another, this time I used my punch, because I did get a punch that does the scallop punch, and I just used a scrap of music paper and punched that out. Oh, one thing I did want to say though, I do have, well, see here, some ephemera that I've used throughout here, and I recently bought ephemera from 3 shops, and unfortunately, well, besides a couple of them, the rest, I can't remember whose shop went to what, but the ephemera that I got was from Elsie Bell's Bookshelf. And actually, the ephemera that I got, I'm going to show you because I'm really excited about that ephemera. I also got ephemera from GT Designs. And the last shop I got was from the Old Design Shop. So, and I'm just trying to think. I don't know. I don't want to say that I think I got this from a certain place and then it not be that place, because that would be really bad. But I'm just trying to think. No, I don't want to say the wrong thing. But so some of the ephemera is like these really cool. Actually, no. All right, I got to stop saying that. What was I saying? The ephemera is really cool because, well, I printed it out, and it's obviously, you know, you can see a color to it. The back is going to be plain because I just printed it on plain paper, but I thought that's perfect because then you can journal on the back of it. I mean, you can always journal on the front, but if you wanted to kind of keep it as like an ephemera piece, the whole back is perfect for journaling. So, and then there's also this little receipt here. And those tuck back in. And so this is, did I pat? No, this is some of that coffee dyed paper that I had. And then here, I made a little pocket using the same paper. I glued this side and this side. That way it can be used as a tuck like that. And then I ran some crocheted lace here. Hopefully you can see that. I did a little applique flower, and then there's some cheesecloth right under it. And let me just make sure I'm in front. Yeah, I am. And in there I have these tags. These tags, there's actually a bunch in here, and they came from a shop that I bought from a long time ago. Well, I don't know, maybe several months ago, called Optical Illusion. And at the time that I bought it, I bought a bunch of background pages. And then I also saw this, and I got this. It's like a really grungy looking tag, which I love. And obviously the back is blank, so it's perfect for writing something on. And then here's another one of the ephemera pieces. So we have some book page, some peach paper. Here's another one of the pages that's coffee dyed, the pattern paper. And then it flips out. And then here, I'm going to sit back down again. I made a little pocket, but I made the pocket go this way. And then these two, oh my gosh, and I knew where these were from because they're actually ATC size cards. And why am I drawing a blank? Oh, this is awful. No, you know what? I think this is from the Old Design Shop. I'm pretty sure it is. And of course the backs are blank. This is like a deed to somebody's house, maybe? I don't know. I think a property deed, maybe. Alright, moving on. Then we have a little bag here. And here's another one of the tags, and then another little ATC card. Right here, I just put a coffee dyed guest check in, and then it tucks into this little spot, which is actually an envelope. So I sewed this part here, so that way you can tuck something here. And then it also keeps the envelope on the page. And then I ran some crochet trim down the side, and then I have a little vintage flower applique. And then on this side here is the other side of the envelope that I just did a little collaging on. And then inside we have another one of those tags, and then this is just a blank page for journaling. And inside here we have a playing card, and then I sewed some coffee dyed paper onto the back of it. That way you can journal on it. And then here's another one of the ATC cards. Another coffee dyed pattern paper. Here is the second candy bag. On the bottom of this one, I just did some of the Sari Silk ribbon ruffles. And inside here, I have an alteration tag. I think it was an alteration, or maybe it was a layaway tag. I can't remember. I don't know. But anyway, what I did is I, again, have some of the Sari Silk ribbon, some of the music paper, a little bit of coffee dyed paper, and then I just layered it with another little scrap of the music paper. Some more notebook page. No, not notebook, book page. And then here we have a belly band that goes this way. In the belly bands, I have another one of the ephemera pieces, which is a bill. It's the Miller Brewing Company. And then, let's see, I'm sorry. Sorry, I just got distracted because somebody came in the room. And here I made a little pocket where I have a little probe card and then two little blank tags, and those are actually from my friend Sherry. And I believe the probe card, I think it's from Danny. I think. If I'm wrong, I am sorry. Let's see. And here, this is the middle page. And since the pattern pages are 12 by 12, what I did after I measured it down, I folded it up to make a pocket. But the nice thing about this, there's lines on it, so you can actually journal on the pocket if you wanted to. And, oh, here is, I have to stand up for this one too. So here is one of the ephemera pieces that I got from Elsie Bell's bookshelf. They're checks, which is so super cool. Like, this one's dated, it looks like it says April 1894. But it's just so cool. And then I put it onto coffee dyed paper on the back so you can journal on it. But I thought that was just, I love the colors in it. And look at the stamps. It's really cool. So there's that. And then vintage playing card. And then another ATC card. And here is the middle, and it says, "We must take adventures in order to know where we truly belong." And I love that it's all completely lined. See? So you can actually write, you know, if you wanted to, all over. And then here's another one of the checks. And this one is 1898, possibly. 98, July 30th. And this is the First National Bank of Woodstown. Pretty cool, and look at that. Very cool. And then we have a vintage Hawaii card, well, playing card, and another ATC card. And here we have another belly band with another piece of ephemera. And then again, a little probe card here, and then two little other tags. And in this pocket, there, oh, I was going to say it's not a belly band, but I see the stitching right there. I have two little tags here, and this is also, this little lace is open, so if you wanted to tuck something there as well, you could. And this here, I did a little altered coin envelope. as you can see, I have some music paper in the back. Then I sewed on the playing card, little ruffle, and then a vintage button. And then inside, I forgot what I had in here. Oh, just a piece of coffee dye paper for journaling. But you can also put other stuff in here if you want. And then this opens up, but I used this here. Oops. Okay. Another bag. There's a tag in that bag. And here's just a little ephemera piece that I had in my stash. I'll always treasure this moment. And then you can put whatever moment that was there. And 2 more things in that envelope. And then here is another coffee dyed guest check. And the back is open. So you could do some secret journaling under there if you wanted to. Or I'm sure you could also tuck something behind. And here is another pocket with 1 tag. And then a little of the eyelet trim on the bottom. Vintage button there. Here's a little journaling space here. And then there's a little book on top of that, which is super cute too. And all these tiny little like the half sheets are perfect for jotting down just little notes here. And then even this, you could put a picture if you wanted to, I was thinking. Here's another little flip out there. And another little corner tuck with some cheesecloth and a little bow applique and a vintage button. And then a tag and another Miller Brewing Company ephemera piece. And then in here, another ephemera piece and a nice little playing card. Oops. And here's another one of Elsie Bell's bookshelf checks. And this is, it looks like 1894. Yeah, because, oh no, that's number. I'm sorry. Okay, 1862. There we go. The Bank of Commerce. And look at the flowers. Love those. New London Northern Railroad Company. Very cool. And then this is some journaling spots. Like it's all tucked behind there. And I believe that is the last page. So, this one, I liked it because I had to kind of think outside the box a little bit for not only decorating, but, you know, for the pages and things, because it didn't come from a kit. So normally, you know, you'd print out a kit and you'd have designated pages that would be like a matching theme. Whereas this one, I kind of had to put everything together and just hope it matched. So I hope you liked my video. This journal is available in my Etsy if you are interested. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.